Chronic kidney disease, also called chronic kidney failure, is the gradual loss of kidney function and can progress to an end-stage kidney failure, which is fatal without artificial filtering, dialysis, or kidney transplant. Iya Bekondo, a kidney transplant recipient, aims to raise awareness and provide support in the United States and Africa through her non-profit organization, the Iya Foundation. She spoke to Africa 54 health reporter Leno Mudu.
It's a chronic condition, of course, so it's something that you get to deal with for life. And so once on dialysis, it's painful. It can be torturous for a lot of people.
You had to leave your country, Cameroon, to come to the United States to get better care. What can you tell us in terms of the challenges that patients go through in Africa?
The challenges that I could say patients go through, it's limited resources. There's not a lot of dialysis machines, not a lot of patients are able to get the right amount of treatments that they need. And some patients cannot just afford it because it's expensive. Some countries have programs that the state has been able to subsidize treatment for them, but there are other elements that come to play, like managing their health as a whole besides dialysis.
You started the Iya Foundation. Why was it important for you to establish this foundation?
A lot of people don't pay attention to their kidneys, and your kidneys could go wrong in many different ways. I mean, it could be you not hydrating enough, it could be you neglecting a urinary tract infection, it could be you not managing your diabetes or your high blood pressure. So the Iya Foundation gives us this platform to be able to educate and inform people and remind them to be able to take care of themselves, as well as it also gives us that platform to be able to raise money to help patients that are in need and who cannot afford treatment.
How much money are we talking about here?
I could say for Cameroon, a treatment in Cameroon, a dialysis treatment in Cameroon is about 5,000 francs. It has been heavily subsidized by the government, but when we're talking about other elements that they need for them to be able to carry on healthy, it becomes very expensive. Now, when we're talking about transplants, post-transplant medications can be very, very expensive. And that's why in my situation, I had to raise a certain amount of money for them to be able to do the transplant on me, to guarantee that I'll be able to take the medications that I need post-transplant. I needed to raise $30,000 for them to be able to do the surgery on me. And right after transplant, we're spending about $7,000 a month on medicine.
To go back to your foundation, how many people have you been able to reach out to?
When it comes to awareness, we've reached out to hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people through our newsletters, our e-newsletters, and through our websites and social media platforms that we utilize. When it comes to finances, we launched our financial assistance program in the diaspora last year, where we're able to give money to 5 patients that were in need here in the United States. And this year we've approved so far 5 patients to be able to, benefit from this financial assistance program. And most recently, we're able to send funds to Cameroon for about $8,200 that benefited 10 patients to be able to get a vascular surgery, which would provide them with the access that they need to get their dialysis therapy.
Now, your mother gave you a kidney. How is she doing? Because people have that perception that if you give an organ, you might not feel well. You might need it afterwards.
She is doing amazing, thank God. She hasn't had any health issues that are caused by her being a kidney donor. Nothing related. I mean, she's had her own health issues on the side, but it has nothing to do with kidney failure or kidney disease or her being a donor. So you can live very well with just one kidney.